BagFuel, baby.
BagFuel, we back. Yo, today we spotlighting a young singer. We rarely ever do this, but I got my partner to the right of me, of course.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go get his sweatshirts. Go get his BagFuel baby sweatshirts, all right?
Can we commend each other? We've been really working out, staying healthy, hitting the gym, hitting the trails.
Yeah, I've been hitting the gym. I still drink a little too much champagne.
Progress is better than no action, yo.
Yeah, right. So, yo, listen, I be forgetting so many things. Oh, go to my school. Go to the app, school app, SKOOL. Go to ESSO University. It's $47 a month. It's going to change your life, I promise you. But today we got Nelly in the building. All right, so I see you've been making your rounds and you doing platforms and you making moves and all that different type of thing, right? What's the difference now with what you've been doing? Because I know you young, you know what I'm saying? But why are you deciding to make these moves now?
Okay, so for one, I've been performing ever since I was little. My grandma was in church choir, so that's how I started off. And so before, it was mainly just like school performances. I remember this one time where it wasn't a Broadway production, but I did perform at Broadway. Things like that. And so, like, I've never got to put out my own music. Of course, like here and there, I'd post something and then I'd take it down because I'm like, okay, y'all heard it. But now I feel like more confident in myself, and I definitely do want to go and put out my own music and things like that.
I'm gonna say something that's gonna ruffle some people's feathers, because Esso and I had this conversation. I think you might be the new version of Aaliyah.
Really?
He might not agree.
I'm the one that said that you have a tone like her.
I feel like that.
But I spoke about your tone because when I was younger, people didn't think that she could sing. After she got more successful and people understood music, they understood she had an original tone that people still can't duplicate to this day.
Definitely.
So when I heard your music, I feel like that you have an Aaliyah tone.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're actively trying to be her.
Yeah.
Let's make that clear. It's just, there's a certain reminiscent of how you deliver your music. Even off the freestyle performance you did at I Am My Studio, I was like, yo, this is majestic. It felt good, it resonated, and it's needed right now in the landscape.
Thank you so much.
Is that one of your inspirations?
I would say, yeah, I definitely listen to a lot of her music. I also listen to like other people from like New York that do R&B, like for example, Alicia Keys, Mary J, Ashanti.
But why did you pick New York?
Why did I?
Because you said from New York. Is it special?
From New York, because that's where I'm from. Like, you feel me? Like, I could go into any field that I want to, but I chose R&B because of where I'm from.
Is anybody from other cities that you connect to that as artists?
From other cities that I connect to, I really like even like modern artists like Summer Walker, Janae Aiko. I really like.
That makes sense.
People like what's her name, SZA.
Oh yeah, SZA's dope. She's from Jersey, so she's tri-state.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you write your music?
I do.
Are you opposed to writing with other people?
I'm not opposed to writing with other people. I feel like if it's gonna make it stand out, because in the music industry there's a lot of competition. So if I need it, I'll do it. Like, I'm not opposed to doing it at all.
What you think that you're gonna bring to the game right now? Because I think music is boring. I don't think nobody is fired. Like, nobody's doing nothing that it's like, yo, this record is fire. She's fired. The closest thing that we got to somebody fired is like SZA. You know what I'm saying? Like when she's touring and she's selling out arenas and stuff like that. What else can somebody do to bring some excitement to this music?
I feel like just switching it up with their own style, not trying to sound like anybody else. For example, people have told me I have a pop voice, but I'm doing R&B. So just bringing a little bit of that sound into R&B, I feel like would be like something that you don't really see as often.
So you think it's about the songs right now? Because I'm gonna be honest, the only person that I think has blown up off of songs has been SZA. This is the only one that I think, and now she's more controversial. Like she shows her body more now. She got her body done. But who else is just blown off, sheerly off of just doing music?
It's Doechii, if you want to say that. I mean, now her personality
But
is
she's
being.
talked about it, but she's had stuff that she's talked about that other sexual preference stuff. Before she got popular, she still talked about that
You think people look at her as a sexual object?
But
Yeah.
remember how she said about she'll deal with a dude that's like a bisexual man or
Yeah,
a
but
straight
I think
man
that's
is
after
weird.
now that she's
Yeah,
popular.
but prior to that, she was saying stuff that was racy as well. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like people say these things to put the limelight on them and then go with the music later. But with SZA, I didn't hear none of that stuff. I just heard her music, and she was a dope singer. The most controversial that we got from SZA was when Drake let us know that they were smashing.
So what you saying, Nelly, aside from having good music, is gonna
What
have
else
to
are you
deliver
gonna? What else are you gonna
personality?
do?
Yeah, I was gonna say like a lot of today's like thing is really like social media presence, just being on there, talking, showing people what you do, connecting with your audience. Like if people find that if I post me going to the gym, people are gonna be like, "Oh, she's a gym girl." If I post me at a,
But you don't post.
huh?
You don't post.
I'm getting to there.
But this is what I'm saying, and this is what I want to talk to about artists or just creators. Everybody waits till they think it's time. Oh, it's time now because I did bar for bar and I did 8 bar. I'm on back. No, the time is before that. When you're ready, when you prepared to be ready, you don't have to get ready. If you have to, if you wait till it's time to say, okay, it's important for me to start posting, you left mad fans on the table. You left mad people out there that could have been seeing you, and now you're saying, okay, now I got this product that we know that these songs go by like this. So you have to understand that being professional is before you get a deal. Learning to treat yourself as a professional before you become professional is key in any business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So with your professionalism, do you think that you're prepared to encounter what's coming in the music business? Because as we see on television, like I say on the show, it chop and screws people, it fries people. What are you gonna do to keep your mind level?
I feel like in the music business, to keep my mind leveled, I just have to stick to that original reason of like why I want to do this, and I want to do it because I love music. Like, there's not. I feel like we've had the conversation before where you were like, "Why do you want to be in the music business if we're not making?
It's not making a lot of money.
It's not making enough money." And it's just like I feel like people continue to do it because they love what they do. And I feel like although it gets hectic at times, if you remember the original reason of why you started in the first place, then you'll keep going because that's something that you love.
I just think that's a great thought process, but as you're sitting here with older gentlemen, it won't be sustainable because you're gonna go through relationships. You're gonna now experience success. You're gonna experience failure. You're gonna experience people changing around you because you're elevating too fast. You're gonna experience people feeling away because you can't even introduce them to Esso. And then now, when money's coming in, you're living a different lifestyle. You're like, this purpose just changed. You might meet one of your favorite artists, and all of a sudden now, like how Rihanna shifted, nobody can say Rihanna don't love music, but she has no reason to drop an album, and everybody wants her to drop an album. But she's like, I love what I'm doing in this fashion world. I love being a mother, you know? So I just want you to also know I've been narrow-minded the same way, and it cost me a lot of years of opportunities until I ran into Esso and Space Ghost. I'm keeping it frankly honest, and I don't want you eating 15 years. Yeah. You know, that's just an older gentleman telling you that.
Gotta think about the business.
Yeah.
That's what most people don't do. When you say you love it, this is a business revolved around money. You're dealing with a whole bunch of people who don't love it.
But they know how to get money out of it.
They know how to get money out of it. So that's a fine line of saying, I'm just gonna keep doing it because I love it. Because unless you're rich, you can't keep doing something you're not making money off of. So you have to pay attention. He said something key. And if you heard the jewel is Rihanna can sing, she can put out a record, people want it, and she's just not doing it. If I was a singer, that would scare the fuck out of me. And that's what I be telling people that they have to look at when you're analyzing this thing. When you're home, you writing the records, you're doing other things, but you have to look at the business and say, how do I want to be? How are they making money? What's my vibe? How do I want to dress? How do I, all these different things is what you have to be doing right now. So when you get your deal, when you even in the office and they talking to you about your deal, these are the questions that they ask you. And this will determine if you answer it confidently, if you answer it direct, are you doing these things right now? Because if you're not doing them right now, how am I know you're gonna do them, Nelly?
Because you heard what Ralph McDaniel said, it's a lot of artists who had fucked up deals. And this is, any industry is predatory. And if we think you don't know better, are we wiping you out? Cameron said when he bought his deal, his lawyer said, Cam, this is ridiculous. You're giving away too much publishing.
You mean when he signed this deal?
Yeah, but no, there was a chance, and he's like, I have to do it. They're gonna give me a Benz. I can't come back with a 600 Benz. This is before you were born, so it's a different mentality.
Okay.
You know, it's a different mentality. So
it's not a different. It's the same mentality.
Oh, you're right.
It's the same mentality. It's just a bigger stake. Niggas want more than the Benz. They want more money, or they want a house, but they still selling themselves short. That's just the idea.
But you see,
that's just the idea of just selling yourself short.
But if he wasn't so into showing off for his neighborhood, now the residual coming back, I think he got his publishing back, but it took so many years. So, you know, so that's why when Esso's talking about the business, you have to know what you're going into so that way they could be like, all right, cool, this is how we gonna work. That's why a lot of the down south artists have been financially better than any other region, because they're just like, it's a money game to us.
But just so young, you're 18 years old. Are you putting a time limit on how long you wanna go and try to get this done? Or are you just like, there is no plan B, there's only plan A?
I feel like at this point in time, there is no plan E, there's only plan A. And I feel like after I get to a certain level of success, I'm not gonna leave it there. I feel like I would also be the type of person to like expand into like other fields. Because again, like you guys were saying, like the Rihanna reference, I definitely thought about that. I was like, yeah, if I get successful, I'm definitely gonna try to like start my own line on something, cause.
And it don't even have to be fact. It could be technology.
Yeah.
We don't even know where this world is gonna take us. You could end up in the AI sector and change the way the world works and people getting medicine, and you're just like.
Music is just your flyer now.
Yeah.
The music is your flyer.
Yes.
Once you put your flyer out there, then the people want to come and look and see what you're good at. What do you do? If I fuck with you, are you wild? Do you have a personality like a Cardi B? What's gonna draw me to you? Music is only a calling card.
Think about how you met us. It's because people in your life are venturing off and we're venturing off. And now,
none of us was venturing to music.
Yes.
You follow what I'm saying? Music was not the plan, because when people come to me, I'm always telling them that there's no music there. I mean, there's no money there. But if there's a female that is doing something, it's a lot of ways females can make money. Clothes, hair, jewelry, makeup,
so much.
Shoes, appearances. See, men, it's not a lot of men that's gonna go someplace and girls are just gonna come out for them. Girls go places, men come out for them, girls come out for them. You gotta be a certain type of caliber guy. You have to have a certain type of exposure, a certain age, body type, swag. It's very little. A woman just needs to look good. That's it.
It's true. Think about it. They'll be like, that's Nelly. She reminds me of X, Y, and Z. She sounds so dope. I want to see her win.
Fuck her sound. She look good. Yeah. I'm going to see what her vibe is.
That's it.
And the niggas say, yo, I'm going to see what her vibe is too. The girls want to eat pussy. The niggas want to eat pussy. They going to go in the same place. We going to the same restaurant. You know what I'm saying? When it's a girl that's on stage, but when it's a man, they going it's two separate. I don't know.
But
is he gonna have a whole bunch? What type of niggas he fuck with? Like, is any chicks checking for him?
The only dude I can see is Dave East that I've seen girls flock like yeah.
But niggas hate. But niggas hate. Niggas ain't going to the Davies party.
No, they not.
It's a bunch of girls. And Davies friends that he's cool with.
Yeah.
But niggas ain't going there.
But after that, it ain't too many niggas that can get girls.
Because niggas think that they're all going to go see Davies. So why am I going there?
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? But when the girl
that's not a slight to him. That's just
that's not a slight to him.
That makes him exceptional.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah. Like, niggas like I'm not going to no Davies shit because all the bitches, nigga.
They're all going for him.
It's gonna be 200 bitches in it. I know they're all going for Davies. I'm
not going. Yeah. See, she.
They're all going for Davies. I'm not going there. Yeah. What the fuck am I going there for? But
it shows you how rare it is to his example. How many other dudes you can name that could Trey?
Yeah.
That's ain't that many. Chris Brown.
And those are
yeah.
Chris is another level up.
Yeah.
It ain't a lot of
for
people.
Guys
that's just gonna bring them to the yard.
Yeah. To the
you know what I'm saying?
It ain't too many.
Women can bring people to the yard.
In totality. Kids too, yeah.
Kids.
Yeah.
Like, kids is gonna follow. Kids be like, I don't even know Nelly, but she's pretty. Yeah. So I like her. I want to go to her concert. They not doing that. Oh, he looks good. He's handsome. He's swaggy. I want to go. Nah, boy, it's not. It's a different.
God, I like
vibe.
the necklace she had on. I have to figure. Yes,
I gotta pay for a meet and greet.
Meet and greet.
Yeah. That's whack. That's whack that dudes don't get that. I'm out here working.
It's the double standard.
I'm out here working.
I'm not mad at
all
it.
the fucking time. They gotta do all this shit. They be like, yo, how much money he got? He got a nice car. He got some clout.
What's been the difficulties acquiring a fan base?
I feel like it's just like maybe like worries of if you're really like connecting with people, if you really like your sound and stuff like that.
But how you connecting with people, Nelly, if you're not posting and putting your songs out and talking to people? Of course I would be worried about connecting because when you're an artist that way, this is what I be saying. Y'all gotta put your best foot forward. It ain't too cool. It's not the way. Like, when people meet me off camera, then they be like, oh shit, you cool. But I can't be stupid cool on this camera because they be like, yo, this nigga think he too fucking cool. I'm not gonna follow him. He think he look better than her. Like, it's always a whole bunch of shit when you trying to be too fucking cool on camera. They want to hear the authentic. They want to hear how you sound when you talking to your girls and you talking shit on the telephone. That's the Nelly that they want to know. They don't want to know the one that's like, yeah, well, I think I'm gonna,
Yeah, they want to know, are you checking your boyfriend's phone to see? They want to know that.
Yeah, do you look through your boyfriend? Do you look through your nigga's phone?
Or you're asking?
Yes.
Yes.
There you go. That's why you gotta stream her music. You see?
She's just like, yo, she looking through her nigga phone.
Yes.
Exactly. Why are you looking through the nigga phone?
Because I gotta know if he not playing with me.
Let's go. That's why her music resonates.
But what if he looked through your phone?
Oh, see? It's a rap. It's a rap. She said, oh, that nigga better not.
No, there's nothing.
Yo, Nelly, we older niggas. We done heard there's nothing on the phone for years.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
I'm not saying you are, but you know.
Yeah, but if he look through your phone, it's a problem. But you looking through his phone.
That's standard for you, right? We know. We've been there. Yeah.
That's so trash.
Why, Ez?
That's so trash.
You don't accept the double standard?
Okay.
Yeah, I do accept it, but that doesn't mean it's not trash. It's a mad double standards that are trash, but it is what it is.
But you know, I appreciate it because I love the fact we can do whatever we want in the streets and we won't be labeled as thoughts and whores, as men.
Yo.
But they trying to throw thought on us, though.
That's true.
They are trying to throw thought on us now. Move up.
What's up, Nelly?
I mean,
what you thinking?
I really don't feel like they do.
What? They do what?
They don't throw thought on y'all.
Yes, they do.
No,
they trying. They trying.
They try, but it don't work.
Because you know why? You know why? What girl don't want a nigga that's a thought?
That's a fact.
No, don't.
Hold on. We gonna fix this. Watch. He gonna ask you one question.
All right, so you want a nigga, so you want to deal with a nigga who don't get no pussy.
All right.
All right then. All right then. Yo, if you deal with a nigga who ain't getting no pussy,
Nelly,
and he come across some pussy, he's out the door.
I've
nigga.
never in life seen a girl, even a virgin, raise her hand and say, I want a guy with no experience who's never had sex.
Yeah.
I mean, never in life.
Let her answer because she's new age. She's young. What do you think?
I'm not even.
See, exactly.
No.
So every girl
What's
wants
the
a
song
top.
they need to play?
A dude wants a girl who never had nothing,
but has experience to know how to do shit.
Let me train it.
Yeah,
let me train it.
There's a
okay, what's the level? What is
that
it?
you gotta be to be a thought, bro.
What's the level?
How many is too much then?
What's the level?
More than 5.
Nelly, you think a guy
5 dudes is a thought? I mean, if a dude fuck 5 girls, he's a thought? 5 girls?
All right.
Nelly, if you think a guy... Nelly, you know how much girls you gotta fuck to be able to be good at fucking? 5 ain't nothing.
No, you got at least, you're not really good. Nothing. You're not really good until you get to like 50.
Yeah.
When you get to like 50... then
Nelly,
you go like to 50, then you can be like, I know I've done
That's
positions,
real.
I've done some things.
Ain't that a little concerning though? Like
Nelly.
Wait, what's concerning? What's concerning? What's concerning?
All right, because then I'ma really need like.
What? Let her say.
No, she gotta get through it.
You really need what?
I'm gonna need the papers that say like, you know, you good, like you clean. Yo, I'm not playing, bro. You not about to come over here.
Yeah, but 5 girls. If you think a dude fucking 5 girls is enough for him to have a baseline to be able to satisfy women, and that's nothing.
You gotta think about it. There's an age difference though. So at my age,
it's the number.
If you have more than 10 bodies. That's a little concerning.
As a dude?
As a dude?
That's a little concerning.
At 18?
I got fucking 30, 40 bodies in 1 year in high school.
Yo,
I was a basketball player.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree. We don't like to tell you.
Blurt it out.
Yeah, blurt it out.
I already got
they
enough
gonna be
heat.
like, whoa.
I already got enough heat. Blurt that shit out. You know what I
Nelly,
mean?
you're a good girl then, because she said 5, yo. What? If you told a girl that is like, I've only...
What do you do besides sing? What do you do besides sing?
What do I do besides sing?
You look like you play miniature golf or something.
No, I play volleyball.
Oh,
volleyball
I was a
playing.
college athlete.
You are a college athlete?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay, all right. That's interesting. I didn't take you for a college athlete, a Bayou Barbie type.
Really?
Mm-mm.
You look like you an athlete. You think you look like an athlete?
Okay.
I'm just asking.
I gotta switch it up for occasions, bro.
I'm just saying, you think you look like an athlete. I didn't see you bouncing no ball or no crazy shit like that. You don't look athletic. You don't got the athletic build and no
Volleyball
shit like
girls do. It depends. Are you like a digger or spot?
Oh, I jump.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, he said you a digger. You know he not athletic.
No, that she plays volleyball.
A digger? A libero?
Yeah,
when they
correct him.
A defensive specialist?
So when you digging for it, yes.
You play in defense, you're a defensive specialist.
That's you.
I mean, like, there's like 6 different positions.
So what are they?
So you play close to the net
There's
then?
more.
What are the positions that you nice? What's the position?
All right, so you got 2 outsides.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got an outside, you got a right side, you got a setter, you got a libero, there's the other outside, and then you'll have a defensive specialist, you can have a serving specialist, things like that. So yeah.
So you really played?
Yeah.
So I started to say, don't come up here capping because I want to know.
I'm not gonna lie like that.
Where you from?
Where am I from? The Bronx, New York.
Yeah, but what part of the Bronx are you from?
What the? Ooh, that's mad fed. I'm from Parkchester, Castle Hill.
Oh, Castle Hill section of the Bronx. Yeah. Wow.
So
I didn't expect you to
closer
say that.
to
Macy's
or you past the highway?
Like, I would say I'm closer to Macy's. Yeah.
Okay, I like that area.
Oh yeah, Parkchester. That's where my sisters grew up at before my dad saved them from Parkchester.
Yeah, I used to
What
be
about
over there
the
going what's that spot that everybody goes
bread
to?
spot?
Steppin'.
Oh, Steppins.
Yeah.
That's an old school ass nigga spot. There be niggas in canes up in Steppins.
Yeah, nigga. I be going in there real quick.
Nigga got the old biddies up in Steppins, nigga. What? How to get up in Steppins is wild.
I be everywhere.
How to get up in Steppins is wild.
Yeah, it be weird because people just be looking and then they be like,
Nigga in Steppins is so wild.
what? I'm everywhere, bro. Huh? What you mean?
This yo, Han's nickname now is not Denzel's. He's just Zizzy now. He got all the yo. Tell him Han got all the bitches.
Yo,
he got the bitches fighting over him at the business brunch. He got bitches calling him. He got bitches talking about yo. You know BagFuel, you know Hynaken. He is the man.
Yo,
he is the fucking man. Get it right.
Because Ghost wasn't there at the other event we went to.
He got bitches choking them. They can't.
Not that
They can't
one.
control themselves. They walking up choking them.
The one we had to leave early.
They're buying them drinks. We had to leave a spot early. They
Ghost,
chasing
I
them
told
down.
you about it, right?
Listen, nobody's checking for me because everybody say I'm mean. L sent me a video say this is why niggas think you mean.
You just don't read your DMs.
That's okay. That's okay.
He got mad. Let me be careful.
That's okay. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
Yo, I gotta see that.
What?
I gotta see Esso in a 20v1.
See what?
I gotta see
it's
20v1.
If this nigga did pop, what? Nigga.
Better have white girls there.
Nah, you gotta have him in a 20v1.
Because they're gonna be like this. They be like, Esso, why did you pop her balloon? There's things.
No, he's not gonna be in the line. They're gonna.
No, I know because there's certain girls. They're gonna be like, why did you?
I just want to say when they pop the balloon, what he's gonna say to her.
Bitch, is you stupid? You popped the balloon on me, bitch, and now these two burger niggas to the left and right of me, you out your fucking mind, bitch.
Yo,
That's what you want to say.
Nah.
They're gonna be like,
That's what
Esso,
you
why'd you pop the balloon? The presentation
Yeah.
of the middle area.
She gotta do better.
Presentation.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to say
I
what.
don't fuck no fat bitches and no bitch with no stomach. Stop it.
Never mind. Don't.
If you only can do doggy style, boo, you not meant for the kid.
He gonna be like, she only looks like she likes missionary. You're like, Esso, yeah, nah. I gotta rock.
Put him on.
No.
Yeah. Him, it's up.
Pop the balloon shit is too bougie.
Yeah.
The 20v1 with him
20v1
is
for him was perfect, bro.
What? They gonna be like,
Nelly, you starting to lie this shit up
You
here.
want me like,
Yo, I'm about to end this whole shit right now.
Where can they stream your
Tell them where they can. Tell them where they can find you, Nelly.
Y'all can find me on all platforms. It's Nellii, double I. And we got a website up now, so it's NellyII.com.
She got direct to consumer. Do y'all know what that means before we cut this camera off? That means she's doing business.
bang, bang.
At 18. So all y'all dirty backpack rappers, all you battle rappers who can't make songs.
Oh my God.
Okay,
bro.
put some business to your pimping. If an 18-year-old is doing it and she don't even post and got a lot of music out,
That's a fact.
okay? If she got a website, get on your dean, God. BagFuel, like, subscribe, super thanks. We're supposed to be fueling your minds to get to the bag. Join my school, SKOOL app, ESSO, University. Go up there, go to our website, bagfuel.com. Yo, it's up.
And since
Follow
we had
us.
110,000 subscribers, we will be doing YouTube
Oh
consultations.
yeah, and join the bag. Don't forget about the BagFuel Brigade. It's only $5 when you join. You get to see all the interviews early. If you was joined right now, you
would have seen the Akon.
You would be seeing Akon is out right now, right?
No, not the
you
full
would have seen the
episode.
Akon.
Yeah.
We got what's my man? We got Key Glock coming out. We got
it's
Mad
up
Joints
already.
coming out.
Go check them out.
We got Ralph McDaniels coming out. B. We got Gary V that's coming up.
Yeah, yeah.
Stay tuned.
There's a special episode we're working for in July. Y'all gon'
No, I'm telling them, we got TK Kirkland in July.
There it goes. He called.
It's
He like,
up.
nigga, it's up.
Yo, BagFuel, we out of here.